What's going on, everybody? Lindsay back here with Side Hustle 247. And in today's video, we are going to talk about a company, Associated Couriers. They pay up to $1,500 per week being a medical courier, independent courier, using your car, using your van, cargo van, SUV. They do box truck. They do a little bit of everything. So hang out with me and let's take a look at Associated Couriers. But before we do, make sure and smash that subscribe button. You guys have been unbelievable, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that thumbs up. Keep on dropping comments down below, and hit that notification bell because we're going to keep on dropping videos. So that being said, let's hop right into it. This is Associated Couriers. Now, one thing you guys have been unbelievable about making comments down below. And if you guys hang out, I'm just going to give you a quick how to search and find couriers in my area at the end of this video. So we're going to take a look at Associated Couriers. If they're in your location, make sure and hit them up. They're a great company. They pay well. So make sure and hit them up if they're in your area. And don't just look for their job opportunities, like hit them up, call them, email them, do whatever it takes to see if they got opportunities for you. So let's just hop in. This is Associated Couriers. They do a lot of courier stuff across the board. They do a lot of medical courier work. So medical, pharmaceutical, life sciences, whenever I say that you're a medical courier, basically you're going to be an independent courier. I guarantee you sometimes you're going to do some mail, sometimes you're going to do some boxes. You're going to do a little bit of everything. It may not be large quantities of anything in particular, but you're going to do a little bit of everything. So you will be an independent courier. You will be a 1099 employee. So let's scroll back up here. Let's check out the locations. Locations, because everybody's wanting to know, what are all the locations for this company? So look at the locations on this map. Let's see. So it's 20 regional hubs. Now, say they're in Atlanta. They're going to be in a broad range of Atlanta. They're going to be spread out of Atlanta. Let's see. They're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They look like they're spread out. They're in Detroit, Michigan. They're spread out. So they're covering large distances. I got courier companies here in Atlanta. They're located on one side of Atlanta, but they take care of the whole North Georgia area for a certain hospital group. And, there's a lot of work up there. So just because their location is in one place doesn't mean they're not hiring in another place, somewhere closer to your town or city or whatever it is. Obviously, it has to make sense for you. Now, here's another thing. If you have a company like Associated Couriers and they have an opportunity for you and you need money, you need some work, well, and maybe the pay isn't the best at first, but a lot of companies like this, they'll put you in a position and then something better is going to come up pretty quickly. There's a high turnover rate around here. People have great routes and they mess them up. They don't show up. The reality is in this business, you're a 1099 contractor. So when they put you in a route, they expect you to be there. They expect you to cover it. Some of these places expect you to have a backup of your own. Some of them, they take care of the backup if you're not going to be there. But if you don't show up a certain amount of times, you're gone. They're going to give it to somebody who's more reliable. That's just the way this business works. Their business operates 24/7, and somebody has to pick up the slack when somebody's sick or not there or doesn't show up or whatever the problem is. This business doesn't stop. So think about that when you're signing up. I know some people are hard set on not doing certain routes for certain pay, and I get that. I'm with you on a lot of those too. But you know, the one thing I've noticed when I got into the courier business is I started off not making that much, and then I started to gradually working my way up. So, and then you get better routes and things like that. So these are things that you need to think about, especially if you actually need to work. So these are all the cities. Let me scroll down. They got Atlanta, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago. Chicago. I know I got a Chicago in one of my comments. Let's see, Michigan. I know I got Michigan. So they got Detroit and Grand Rapids. And don't just think it's right there in that little area. They're spread out. A company like this, they're spread out. Let's see. I know I had a Philadelphia somewhere. It doesn't look like PA is up in here, but that doesn't mean it's not in here. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. I did see in Illinois. Somebody hit me up about Illinois. So there you go. You guys come check this out. And feel free to reach out to the company and ask them if they got any positions in your area, if they're in your area. A big company like this, you never know. So let's hop on over to contractor opportunities over here. Another thing I want to point out to you guys is just because they have a list of opportunities on their website and you don't see your area in there doesn't mean you shouldn't apply. Like, they always need people. It just is the reality of the situation. Maybe they're in a position to where they're, you know, covered up in a certain area right there, but that could change tomorrow. That's how quickly this goes. And if you're the person emailing them, calling them once a week, setting a reminder every other week, whatever it is, and you want to get a position there, then I guarantee you they're going to notice that. So let's see. I'm just going to pop on one of these because let's see. Medical delivery driver, Pittsburgh, PA. So this is PA. I didn't see Pennsylvania over there, but clearly they're in there. Drivers will pick up. And I always say this, take all this information with a grain of salt too. Just because it says, oh, this is 6 to 8 hours or this is how much the pay is. I don't even pay any attention to that stuff anymore. You need to be able to lift 30 to 75 pounds. Routes are available Sunday to Thursday. A lot of time those weekend routes really pay if you guys are just looking for some part-time work. Let's see, contractor commissions per mile plus fuel reimbursement. Nice, paid weekly. Third-party administrator, Open Force. Okay, you guys also know you can go sign up for Open Force. A lot of these companies all use Open Force to do pay and things like that. So Open Force actually has like an open like job board also. Let's see, requirement 21, valid CDL with hazmat endorsement. That's not necessarily. I wouldn't take that either. Current DOT medical card. Must have reliable registration. Like some of these are just standard things, and they just throw them on there. Like I don't hesitate to apply for this. For a minivan or a cargo van, you don't have to have a CDL. Maybe a hazmat endorsement. I really don't know, but I have never heard of that. So that's a little strange. I do know enough about this company to know they don't require that for all their positions. So that being said, I told you guys I was going to do one quick thing. Yeah, this is simple stuff, and I know you guys know this. You guys just want me to do things for you, and I get it. Like I'm working for you already. Let's type up Courier. I'm going to do Courier companies. Philadelphia. I should have done courier jobs. Let's see. Rapid delivery services. Instant courier services. Liberty Parcel. Listen. All these places, if they got a website, go on there. Then after that, look at all the companies. Let's see, Courier. Let's do courier jobs. Independent contractor, look at that. Philadelphia Courier, relay delivery, blah, blah, blah. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff. Go on Indeed, go on to similar, what is it? Simply Hired. There's stuff all in there. You type in one thing and you can find tons of stuff right here in Google. Google's the best source you can think of. Go with it. So thank you for hanging out, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for all the comments. You guys keep talking to me. Also, I want to know if anybody's doing really well, please email me. Please email me. Say I want to be interviewed, or let's talk about an interview down in the comments section down below. Love to hear from you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Peace.